Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we have a ZARA haul and it is fully and completely dedicated to spring. Here in the UK at the moment it feels like spring has only just begun to sprung, so I feel like this is the perfect time to show you some of the pieces that I picked out. I'm very excited to get into this haul, so let's not waste any time. Before I get started however, don't forget to hit that like button if you do enjoy today's video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well so you can keep up with all the different videos that I have that are up and coming. All right, let's roll. Okay, so first up, and in no particular order, we are going to start with this first item here, which is this black short sleeve jumpsuit that I picked up, which I think is absolutely incredible. The reason I say that is because first and foremost, I tried this on and it fit me in all the right places. Do you know how hard it is to find a jumpsuit that fits in all the right places, especially on a woman's body? You know, we have all the curves going on, and sometimes a jumpsuit, you can put it on and it just goes straight down to the floor. Doesn't cinch you in, there's nothing flattering about it. But this one, however, I'm really surprised that this actually managed to fit me in all the right places. It was super comfortable on. So yeah, really well done to ZARA for this one. The only thing that I would say about this is that, considering the price, which by the way is $49.99, this to me wasn't 100% worth $49.99. And the reason being is because there are some threads that were pulling in different areas around the jumpsuit itself. So yeah, not quite happy about that. But other than that, really great piece. Absolutely love it. I love the style that it gives off because it's both feminine and masculine. It allows that fluidity in terms of, you know, when you walk and you're comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you feel confident in what you're wearing as well. So it gives off that. But it also, of course, has this very much sort of structured utility look to it, which is where this sort of masculine part comes in as well. But really like this piece. Love the details on this. We've got short sleeves, we've got collar detail, zip up situation in the front. Oh, this is a bit difficult to do with one hand, bear with. There we go. Okay, so we've got the zip up detail, as I mentioned, in the front. It also has a belt which has sort of like these sprayed on gold buckles that cinch you in at the waist. Really nice. And then on top of that, at the very bottom by the ankles, it also has belts to sort of like strap in the ankle even more. So it gives in that cinch flattering look towards the ankle as well, which I think is really nice. So yeah, I am all over this jumpsuit. Really like this. And what makes this even more special is that it's so simple and easy to wear. Just like a black dress, this is another item that when you find the right piece that fits really well, you can just throw it on and you're good to go. So yeah, love it. Okay, next up, can we just take a moment to clap for this top that I'm wearing? I absolutely love this top. If you know me and if you've been an OG follower on this channel, then you know that I love anything that has an asymmetric design to it, because I just think adding anything asymmetrical to something that's very basic just takes things up a notch. So I'm really loving this top. I love the bright color, which is again very reflective of spring. I love the way that it sort of even brings out my skin tone even more. I love how flattering it is. I love the shape and all the little details that's going on. So we have the asymmetric neckline over here. We have a very thick short sleeved strap on my left hand side, and you can see that there's a ruching pattern on here as well. And then what I love is when you get to the asymmetric fold down at the right hand side, this sort of scrunches up. By the way, this is not something that you actually have to scrunch up yourself. It's actually twisted. That's the natural design that it comes in. And at first when I tried it on, it did feel a little bit constricted, but as I'm wearing it, it's getting more and more comfortable. So I'm definitely digging this top. And then we also have some ruching pinched areas down the side seam on both sides, which again is another flattering detail, which I really like. And then you get sort of like this really nice casual ruche pattern all over the front, which is just great. So I really like this. I think this is one of the tops that you can sort of dress up and dress down and wear to many different occasions across spring, across summer, possibly even take it to autumn, depending on how you wear and style it. This is one of those tops where it's like, what are you wearing today? Oh, a nice top and jeans. Nice top, jeans. And I think you can wear this really casually, but of course, if you wanted to dress this up, again, you can pair it with a really nice, perhaps satin skirt or silk skirt. You can go for a really nice pair of shorts, and of course you can pair it with a really nice pair of trousers. And I think for spring you kind of want to go for maybe like your more neutral and light colors. So I would possibly pair this with maybe a nice tailored white pair of trousers, and maybe add a matching pair of pink strappy sandaled heels. So this one that I'm wearing is in the size medium, and it fits very, very comfortably. I'm typically a size UK 10, so it works very well. And this is £19.99. I'm keeping her. On to item number 3. I really, really adore this top. I think this is phenomenal. And this is a piece that you can wear now from spring throughout summer. And you can possibly actually dress this up into the 3rd season of autumn, depending on how you layer it. But I absolutely love this. I think this is such a really nice, pretty, flattering, floral shaped top. And I just love that you can pair this with so many different things. In fact, everything that I've chosen I think is great for being interchangeable with other things that you guys already have in your wardrobe, and are also great layering pieces as well. But for this top specifically, I think is so lovely to wear during spring. This top I picked up in a size medium simply because the other sizes weren't available. So if that's not an indication that this top is wonderful, I don't know what is. I'm hoping that I can possibly get this top in a smaller size, because I don't feel like this fit me very well in terms of the bust area. It just kept dropping down all the time. So I feel like if I go down to a size small, it would fit much better and more comfortable. The details are incredible. I love the sort of floral element it has to it, with all of these little sort of scrunched up bits that you get. That's not a very good way of describing it, scrunched up bits. But you know what I mean. You get these lovely little sort of like floral overlaid material that drops over the front of the top. And then you also get this floral pattern that runs throughout the back. So really, really nice piece. I love the fact that this top is quite sheer. I think it's double layered around the bust area, but it's sheer and you can actually see through it from the bottom of the chest down. And again, this is another one of those tops that I think you can dress down and dress up. You can wear this with jeans, trousers, shorts. I would perhaps during spring and summer like to wear this with my satin skirts. It's something that I wear all the time when it gets to this time of year. And I also think it would give out this really nice sort of peplum flow to the bottom of it and span out quite well over the skirt. So I think that's really nice. There's nothing more that I can say about this top. I absolutely love it. I just think it's so beautiful and feminine and flattering. And yeah, another keeper. Item number 4. Are we on 4? I think we are. Item number 4. There's no spring haul or lookbook or anything to do with spring without a trench. It's just one of those things that makes sense. It's just one of those things that goes. So here is a trench. The reason I'm showing this to you is because this trench is slightly different. It's cropped. So we still get the whole full trench vibe going on, but it is cropped at the lower chest area. And I just think it makes it just different. I think it makes it a little bit more unique. And I quite like that about it. And for so many years, the trench has been a spring staple in pretty much every wardrobe. So I think it's actually quite nice to do something different to it. So I'm really digging this. I just love the way that this sits. Exactly like any trench coat would, just the difference of it being cropped. So nothing incredibly new, but just of course this new unique cut element to it, which I think is great. As I said, another interchangeable piece. This is great for layering, as we all know the trench is, but I think this is wonderful to wear with absolutely pretty much anything really. And another piece that you can take throughout all seasons, of course except winter when it's really cold. I would typically pair this with a dress underneath, jeans, trousers. You could go really casual. You could wear something quite dressed up and then pop this over the top, you know, really updo it with a nice pair of accessories. But yeah, I like it. It's a good new and sort of great piece to add to the wardrobe if you already have a trench, or perhaps if you don't have a trench coat but you are looking to incorporate that kind of style into your wardrobe, then this is definitely a great piece. I picked this up in a medium and this was $59.99. The price is very much close to a normal trench, where trench coats are typically, I reckon, from about maybe $89.99 upwards. I mean, it's not as if we have the full length of fabric for it to be priced at $59.99. but hey. And I also love this fraying detail, before I actually forget to mention, that they have going on at all the seams. So you get it at the bottom, at the back, and then you also get it around the cuff area as well. Again, just those unique small details that I think are great. Next up, I want to get into a few cute new tops for this season. One of which is this halter neck piece. I absolutely love a halter neck. I don't know what it is. It's just something about it that is just fabulous. I absolutely love this one. The material is divine. Guys, if you could feel this, I wish you could. It is so soft. Just look at the material on that. It literally feels like you're stroking a sheep. It's this really nice, soft wool feeling to it. And I've actually tried this on. And the good thing about it is, although this is a knit piece at the end of the day, I didn't feel really hot. I didn't feel too warm either. So I think this is a really great piece to wear for spring, and another piece that you could layer up really, really well. Again, another, oh, this is a jeans and a nice top moment. And this is also something you can dress up and dress down. Wear very casual with a pair of jeans, trainers if you will, sandals, or you can dress this up with a nice pair of trousers or a skirt or shorts or whatever with a nice pair of heels. I think it works incredibly well both ways. But I just absolutely love the detail. I love the halter neck piece, love the material. I love the way it sits on the body and gives you this really nice kind of shape and frame. And I love the fact that it's backless. So yeah, really, really nice piece, very flattering, very pretty, very sexy. A great piece that you can take to wear if any of you are going on holiday, vacation. So yeah, I absolutely love this. Really, really, really nice top. This one I picked up in a size small, and this was $19.99. So it's not a piece that breaks the bank, and I think it's a really great piece to add to your wardrobe as something extra. So yeah, this is another keeper, I think. Really, really great. Okay, before we get into a little bit of color, I have to show you guys this top. This top, again, another piece I love. I feel like I'm saying that all the time, but I genuinely love these pieces. There was something about this that really caught my eye when I saw this online. And I think it's two elements. The shape of it in the front, where it kind of gives off this boxy type of shape, but also the fact that this top is another backless number. But let's start off with the shape in the front. So we've got this really nice sort of skinny spaghetti straps. It shows off your skin at the top of your shoulders. And then it's got this sort of straight neckline. Very straight, very boxy, sort of cuts in a particular way just by the chest area. And then it fans out ever so slightly towards your hip. I really, really like the look, the detail, and the shape of this. I just think it's so unique. It's so different. And I love the fact that the fact that it's boxy kind of adds that masculine element to the top. So I really, really like it. When I did try this on though, the only thing that I thought was, oh, this top is really nice. However, I look like a painter. Like if I was to go to a painting class and I had an apron on, this is what I'd imagine. But other than that, it's a really, really great top. And then if we get into the back, I've actually just finished trying this on, reason why this is hanging off. But you've got this strap that goes off the across your shoulder blade. And then you've got another strap that goes across the lower end of your back. It just looks divine. Very flattering. Very, very sexy, if I must say so. You know, that backless detail, but it pretty much shows all of your back. So this would be a great number, not just for spring, but if you were going on holiday, especially if you were going somewhere that was really, really hot. This would be great to wear, especially if you want to pair it up with a pair of shorts. And if you wanted to get dressed ready, you know, for the evening and just pop on a really nice pair of tailored trousers or a nice skirt, then I think that would work really, really well for that. So I'm actually going away very shortly, and perhaps you guys might also see that in the next travel vlog. So yeah, we like this number a lot. I did mention that we'd have some colour, so here she is. I picked up this linen green sort of fairly oversized blazer, which I think is great. If you are someone that's looking to add and interject some colour into your wardrobe, especially now, this is the perfect time to do it. Spring really does give you that chance, and I feel like adding a little bit of colour here and there, especially during spring and summer, really gives off that excitement. I think this is a great colour. It's not too bright, and you can't go wrong with green. Green was one of those colours that was super popular maybe I don't even want to say a couple of years ago, I think maybe last year, this was like the it color. Now I think we are leaning more into sort of electric blues and silvers. That seems to be the trending colors at the moment. But I still think we need to give green a chance. I absolutely love green, especially when we go into those pastel colors for this time of year. The fact that it's linen, again, that type of material means that it can be breathable when you're out in the heat, and another great layering piece. I think this is a great casual number. I wouldn't see this as something that you could use to kind of dress up your outfit, just because of the way that the material hangs and the fact that it's linen. But other than that, perfect piece for spring. Perfect color, perfect fit. Very, very suitable for, you know, your casual outfits. But yeah, I just love the color. I was very much drawn to this and I think it's great. I picked this up in a size small. Fits really, really well, but this was $59.99, so I can't say that I'm 100% in agreement with the price tag, but I do think it's great. Now, although this does fit really well, my only issue with this is that when I did have it on, I did feel a little bit restricted in terms of the movement of my arms, and it's not particularly something that I would feel comfortable, you know, going out and about in. I want to be able to move and have fluidity in everything that I'm doing, and I didn't get that from this. So as great as this is, I don't think this is a keeper for me. And if I was to, you know, constantly have it on my mind, then I would probably go one size up so I don't get that awkwardness in the arms of me trying to move around and just feeling a little bit restricted. Really great padding for the shoulders. Really, really like that. Very, very strong. And then we get that lovely sort of flow from the rest of the blazer. So this, I think, is a really cool item for spring. Really, really like it. But of course, there's just that thing about, you know, the sizing and how comfortable you really want to be, really. But other than that, I think this is a great item. So that was everything that I had to show you guys for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well so you can keep up with all the videos that I have coming up ahead. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.